That's great. World of Final Fantasy. Cool. Fran was cooler, but Balthier was...
Oh. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
It's Roxas. Oh no, wait, the brother. Sorry. Look. Oh, I have such a headache. Ah. Hey, prosthetic limb. I'm just like... Who are you? The sister. Just go by relation to each other. This isn't Midgar. What the hell? Thing's too clean. Need my Mako fix. It is windy AF up here.
Time to wake up.
We are awake. Come on, you just put us back to sleep. By wake up, you mean die, I guess. Yeah. Where is the sister?
Huh?
No, my name's not question mark, it's the brother. That's my name.
What a nap. Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
Got a part-time job, what? Moogle on my head.
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
I need option menu? Need the option
Oh,
menu.
am I gonna make it? The boss
Hey.
hates when I'm late.
Well, the boss is gonna have to live with it. How about that?
And again, it's not like business has picked up any.
I guess I have to wait until I can get... I don't know why games do that. Why can't I just get into the option menu right now? Right now. Like, why do I have to wait until the game starts to get into the option menu? Just frustrates me.
Maybe we should start selling sandwiches along with the coffee.
Maybe you should stop thinking to yourself.
The streets sure are quiet today.
It's like it's dead. 9 bean coffee.
Hey, I'm here.
Get that Moogle off your head.
Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet?
What do you mean, how'd she get in?
Good morning.
Same way you did.
I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
The customer.
Oh, right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please.
A spiked coffee. Come on.
Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars.
What's up with that furry on your head?
Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on. Get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey,
How long
no
did it
hurry.
take to brew
Time's
coffee?
not an issue.
Get some hot water and some coffee beans. That's all it takes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
Think that's a little much? Yeah, sugar doesn't grow on trees, you know? Wouldn't have to pay for extra scoops.
There you are! Lon!
Keep it down,
Name's
Rain.
brother.
Not acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay, okay. I
Oh,
get it
bro.
already.
You look
Very
like an
sorry.
idiot with that Moogle on your head. Get that thing off you.
So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
You really are all ears.
Yeah, get that thing
what?
off.
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean,
saw the
I'm looking
customer.
right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Ah! Oh, hello!
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... Ah! Look! Come with me right now!
Easy!
Good work.
Ow, 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 ow.
There's nobody here!
So it's a
So
slow
it's a
day.
quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one!
It's a slow day. People shelter in place. Come on.
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And
Hey, well, they're under
this
orders not
isn't
to go
setting off
out.
any alarms?
Should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain, manners.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work. Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes,
do.
you're quite a world. It's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning. Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me. So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to... Tama, right to here!
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah,
no,
I
there's
did try to mention it before. You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path. You the got it! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave. Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Inna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused?
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some the coffee. Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the out. You lived much longer. Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress. Oh, would you like some sugar? 3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee. Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles. Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world. Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages? Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours, and you can make it do anything and everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait, what? Huh?
Points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
So how do you use items unless you go into classic mode? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. time to tussle. To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, but seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh? So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something. There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the Mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost Mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering Mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire? Chapter 1. Land of the Lilican.
Trevor,
What?
you did not tell me that what happened with Promise
What?
might be happening.
Well, I thought you already knew.
No, I did not. I'm
So,
not
this must be Grimoire.
I said, what? They went to New York?
Yeah.
At the center? And came back and then went to every restaurant,
You're like
every
such a little
thing,
Oh,
every store.
Yeah.
They don't have
I know! We look ridiculous!
They have a policeman at their
Oh,
door.
don't you worry. I'm
No.
sure that's how everybody in this world must look.
Sure.
Anna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy
Not
way of
happy
blending in.
that they did
Wow,
that.
she can
Yeah,
do
I'm
stuff
sure
like
they
that.
are.
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
Just that.
Well, I don't know why they didn't self-quarantine.
Oh my god. Well, I'm sure they're trying to be guarded so nobody kills them all. 'Cause that people, I don't know what people,
Hmm.
I
What
guess
were
we
they
should head straight
thinking?
down this...
and they're Adeline said, is people are walking, everybody's walking around with a mask on now.
Yeah.
I thought, holy shit, that'll be here pretty soon. I'll have to find something for a mask.
I order a
Go
man.
to the store.
Man.
If everybody starts wearing masks and everything, gloves, they're supposed to wear gloves, masks, even, you know, like Kathy says, they don't know. Like the store's got to be sanitized.
It's the-
I mean, she said it is just crazy.
That's crazy.
And they don't know if they're going to be just a certain amount of people.
Yeah.
HEB and all that can only leave 50 people in the store, and when one comes out, they can let another one. They got a line
Well,
6 blocks down the road.
6 blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems.
And I said, "Oh my God!" She said, "It's unbelievable."
Mm.
And I don't know if we're going to have to ration the customers.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll blow
And
over.
that's not going to go over good.
Well,
People are just, you know. And restaurants are all closed down. Everything's closed down. They're not sure that they're going to have gloves.
well, it's a good idea to have gloves.
Yeah, well, you know, nobody's using gloves around here yet.
Well, I mean, it's unlikely it'll get all the way over here.
Well,
What? I'm not gonna get lost.
So stupid to go to
Yet?
the yard
Well,
and bring it down. There are stupid people and kids. And,
they should have self-quarantined, but...
yeah, well, there's stupid people everywhere. I just cannot believe people. I can't believe people.
Yeah, it's unclear why they didn't self-quarantine.
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
Man.
Oh.
No, poor Abilene.
Well, it's not fun.
Nah. I'm not saying it is, but... Nah, we just didn't self-quarantine.
So what now?
First, you're going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium. What is it?
That's the call to Prism. Use
Man.
it to make the Choco Chicks Prismarium. Every time you find a new the Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Anna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you
I think
add
they
a new
live in
Mirage to
Abilene
the
now.
manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, the mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick. Then the use your
Right.
prism.
Don't think they'll be getting death threats.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Man. No. Ah.
Take this!
Your own. Go on. The select command. Certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Yeah! Hey, then look! You did it! Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prismarium, it's yours to the keep.
All right.
Is it ready?
Well, I'm feeding the mac and cheese right now,
Okie dokie.
so we can eat. We're having mac and cheese and peas.
Cool! I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium. Pretty the neat, huh?
That's up to you.
Why don't you have a go at
That's up to you.
stacking that Choco Chick on your head?
I like beans.
I'll just show you. Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking. Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy. See the stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets the added together. They say,
Combining into a super robot.
better the yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. Stack is the
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super... It's like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you. In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. That does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own the turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job. By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lillican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You won't be allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lillican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Yeah, take a break here.